from London, the Eamonn Andrews Show. And tonight, Eamonn's guests are Catherine Whitehorn, Wolf Mankiewicz, John Lennon, Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, George Harrison. And now, here's Eamonn Andrews.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Beatles. Thank you very much indeed.
You can sit here.
Can I? Yes. Well, thank you very much, boys. I am absolutely delighted. As you know, that we're going to be joined later on by Catherine Whitehorn and Wolf Mankiewicz to talk about what you or they or anyone else feels like talking about. But I can't begin this show without starting off and congratulating Ringo. Ringo, congratulations.
Congratulations.
The news. How does it feel to be an expectant dad?
Not so bad, you know. Not so bad. I hope it's a boy or a girl. What do you say? Might be an eye.
Well, when it does come, boy or girl, George, you may well go to John here for some advice.
George, nothing more.
That's
Mine's two.
That's me. Yeah?
Nothing.
Two.
Yeah.
Will you be able to give him some good advice?
No.
No? Anyway, I know that you're working on your new film, and that means that you've less spare time than you ever had before, and I'm very delighted that you gave us some of your spare time tonight.
Your pleasure, Colin.
Good man. Now, this is your second film.
Yes.
The first one, let's address this to you, Paul, so we have no confusion. The first one was compared to the Marx Brothers. Do you remember?
Yes. Yes, well.
Have you ever seen the Marx Brothers?
Yes. Nothing like us.
Nothing like you. No, I
we're
believe
nothing
that.
like them. No.
Well, what sort of thing, and this is addressed to all of you, let's stay with you, what sort of thing makes you fellas laugh?
The Marx Brothers.
John, do you have any preference in humor when you go to the cinema?
I like to see Ringo.
You do?
Seems very good.
Yeah. Ringo, any preference in comedy, slapstick, or smart talk, or what?
Laurel and Hardy.
Slapstick.
Yeah.
George?
Well, just recently we've seen the last few Peter Sellers films. I like all that, you know. What you say?
Yeah.
You know, see that? He's very good.
Peter Cook.
Yeah, he's
Remember him?
What good last week, Peter? There he is.
I like the other fella, Lionel Humpty, or whatever his name is. Lionel Humpty. I've got my shirt. Just a couple of plugs there. Kind of introduction.
You were watching the Lionel Standish show.
Yeah. Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Kind of introduction to that. Let's do it again. Hey!
Which of you in the film, I know that you're playing yourselves, the Beatles, which of you is the best actor?
Me. Yeah.
Why are you the best actor, John?
Because Ringo said. I always say he's the best.
What
pays me?
Now, in these two films, in this one and the one you did before, you are playing yourselves, the Beatles. Do you have any thoughts of the future, you know, in a separate way to be actors of other parts besides the parts of the Beatles? John?
No, couldn't do it.
We can't act.
They do so many cuts, it looks as though we're nearly acting, but we're not. Paul's going to play Kathy in that.
Wuthering Heights.
Yeah, Wuthering Heights.
That's right.
My
Paul's
big ambition.
Kathy.
No, but we're not good enough as actors, you know, because they get, as John said, they get people around us in the film and just stick us in a little bit. Then there's a whole big pile of acting, and it looks as though we can act. We can't.
It's a good director.
Well, they say that directors are important, but don't you have any ambitions to be actors, Ringo?
I'd like to be an actor.
Do you see yourself in any particular kind of part?
Any part.
You can handle them all.
No, it's good fun, you know. It's quiet, isn't it? Apart from all the terrible bits, it's great.
Got a light,
Yes, I have. Well, even if you don't see yourselves as actors, boys, and everyone is interested in what you have to say and what you think about, how do you see the future? You know, the long, distant future, like when you're 35 or 40.
Through a glass.
We never planned, you know, and we're not planning now, still.
No, we're not planning.
Do Do you really mean that you don't
Really?
think about the future, John?
Yeah,
No,
Seriously?
we don't think about it.
We
Monkeys
play it by
all,
ear.
really.
That's what our press representative tells us.
What do you say?
We play it by ear.
Do we?
I do. I've got big ears.
Listen to this.
But surely at least two of you, Ringo now and you, John, as married men, you must give some concern to the future.
Well, we do have a bit more responsibilities, we do, you know. Well, we keep Paul and George in hand, you know. Pull them on.
Now, how about this, Ringo? Do you think now, all right, what am I going to be in 10 or 15 years' time?
No, because I know, you know.
Older.
The only thing I'll be in 10 years is old. And withered-ites.
I like
You know, it's funny when someone said it before.
Well, your success anyway is obviously is assured. What do you think? You must get a great smile from all the psychologists and journalists and social thinkers who try and analyze the reason for your success. You must have written dozens of these.
It's rubbish, you know.
Rubbish,
I think so.
We owe it all to our manager.
Pardon? No, they do. You know, I don't think they know what they're talking about because they just try and analyse, you know. And it's not that deep. You know, they try and go into it. There's nothing there, really.
Isn't it?
Well, of course, there's a great deal there. Have you ever sat down yourselves and said, now, what apart from your musical ability, what is it that's made it such? Because you are, as you know, a phenomenon. What caused it? It's a big word, isn't it?
We don't know at all. We'd always ask, you know, but we haven't a clue. No, I don't think anybody has.
What made you, Eamonn?
That's a good question. But I have a quote here from somebody who said, famous New York psychologist said the Beatles symbolically kill off the older generation. They show how neglected and misunderstood they believe themselves to be. What does that mean?
I don't know what he means, ask him. A lot of rubbish, that. A lot of rubbish, New York psychologist.
I don't know what it means, but you symbolically kill off the older generation. What do you have any
It's not
feeling?
true, you know. They think that we're sort of going around chopping everyone to bits and things, but we're not. All right, Dad.
What, Dad here?
Yeah, no, he's
He's at home.
He's at home. All right.
Yeah. It's all right, Dad. He's not going to kill off the older generation.
No.
Is that what you mean?
No, I'm not. No.
But there must be some answer that has occurred to you that has made this success, apart from the music, as I say, that you sing and play. Have you seen any single quote that you said, that's it, that must be why we did it?
Well, the way I look at it is... the way I see it, anyway.
George, do you think that they're all just looking for reasons that don't exist?
Well, you know, nobody likes to think there isn't any real reason. But, you know, I'm sure they're wrong because we've just done it the same way as everybody else. But we've just had a laugh and a smile and a laugh. Haven't we?
Yes,
You know, and just played it by ear.
Yeah, but
You said that. You said that. Saying it again. I'm trying to get a catchphrase. That's what he
But at what point did it begin to surprise you? When did you sit back and be amazed, or was it too gradual? Did it creep up on you?
I was amazed the day we got paid. That's me.
Well, I hope that continues for a long time. We're going to have a lot more talk in a few minutes from now. We're going to, as I say, meet Catherine Whitehorn, and we're going to meet Wolf Mankiewicz, and we're going to see the Beatles in action.
Oh, great.
Yes, we'll be hearing their latest two records in a couple of moments, so we'll see you then.
See you then.